Behind Dutch Headlines, the who, why, and how of politics and media.
Hey, it's me, Greg Shapiro, the American Netherlander, and this week, a very special Total Propaganda edition. Checking in with the Dutch News Top 4, we have two news items to share. Wytze van der Gaast and myself are both candidates in totally different elections coming up next week. Internationals, if you don't know already, Wednesday the 19th of March is your chance to vote the National City Council elections, in which I am a candidate in Amsterdam. But hot off the presses, Wytze van der Gaast is also now a candidate for a totally different election, something involving a big letter U. Is it the EU?
No, Greg, it's the U from Utopia. It's a new show on Dutch television on SBS6, produced by the people that brought you and the world Big Brother. They are now taking reality television to a whole new level, offering the biggest prize of all, a new utopian society. And as of next Wednesday, I could be part of a team of 15 people in the middle of nowhere with hundreds of cameras trying to find new rules to build a society. Having followed the news with you and Greg for the past years, I definitely know a few things not to introduce over there. Now mind you, 2015 marks the 500-year anniversary of the book Utopia, written by Thomas More. And back in the day, he was writing the book as a critique to the political and economic environment that he was living in. Now 500 years later, we are still critiquing the economic and political environment that we are living in. And in some way, things have even gotten worse. Thomas More wrote his book in Latin, which in those days was a unifying language for the whole continent. It's fair to say, nowadays, Europe is speaking in many different tongues. Now, I'm hoping that with my experience from Utopia, I can be part of an even bigger project, a Newtopia, an EU-topia. So I invite you to watch my promotion clip. Go to the website, cast your vote, because to make EU-topia happen, I'm counting on your vote.
Ik ben Wytze Pieter en ik wil Utopia in. De belangrijkste reden waarom ik Utopia in wil, is om er wat structuur in te brengen. Overal in de samenleving hebben we het over vernieuwen en dat is hartstikke lastig. Dit is een fantastisch podium om daarmee aan de slag te gaan. Maar wat we wel moeten voorkomen dat het geen Big Brother 2.0 wordt, maar echt een Utopia 1.0. Goed, een van de dingen is, als ik er dus in zit, dan wil ik echt proberen om wat meer structuur in te brengen. Aan de ene kant ben ik natuurlijk een ontzettende idealist, maar ik ben niet naïef. De hoofdregel die ik wil invoeren is dat het doel boven het individu gaat. En wat ik net met mijn vrienden ook doornam. Ik ga wel voor het hoogste. En het hoogste voor mij is echt iets nieuws neerzetten. En dat heeft Nederland nodig en dat heeft de wereld nodig. En Utopia is een fantastisch laboratorium, een platform om dat met mensen te delen. Maar wat mij is het belangrijkste, we moeten een gemeenschappelijk doel hebben. Ja. En als je allemaal daarop intekent, dan kan je ook regels gaan stellen. Aan de ene kant kan ik ze helpen, echt helpen, om als er een feestje is dat er in plaats van 5 mensen komen, nu gewoon 500 mensen komen. Maar het belangrijkste wat ik te geven heb is om de brand, om het product van Utopia aantrekkelijker te maken. Ik wil dat Utopia een aansprekende plek wordt voor iedere Nederlander. Ik vind het echt heel belangrijk dat Utopia een teamsport is. Ik heb altijd gevoetbald en overal waar ik kwam, ook in andere landen, was dat de manier om met elkaar te communiceren, om vrienden te maken. En ook in Utopia, ja, dat zie ik echt ook als teamsport. Met iedereen op zijn eigen plek. En in mijn Utopia FC geen geroddel. Dus ik zet Vanessa en Andrea voorlopig even op de bank. Spitsenduo, ik denk aan Rienke en Nicolien in de spits. De rol van de aanvoerder is belangrijk, want dat is degene die de mensen op de juiste plek zet. En wie dat moet worden, daar moeten we het nog even over hebben. Wil je mij in Utopia zien? Ga dan naar sbs6.nl/utopia en stem op mij.
Wow, Wytze, Utopia, that's huge. I'm starting with my own Utopia of Amsterdam, where I am a candidate for D66. Why? Largely because they're champions of bilingual education. Now, there are other parties that are busy with bilingual issues. For example, VVD. You may have seen these posters in Rotterdam, spreken wij Nederlands. Not very international friendly. But meanwhile, there are other cities where VVD is busy. For example, in Maastricht, they're happy to put their stuff in English. In other words, VVD. We hate internationals unless you vote for us. Now, don't get me wrong, if you want to live here, of course, you should speak the language. But internationally, Nederlands is the 60th most useful language in the world, so having a policy of Dutch only, that's basically saying, en nu achteruit. Now look, I really don't care how you vote as long as you vote. As a Democrat, I just want to celebrate this entire process, the bizarre glory of Dutch city council elections. Because even in national elections, you've got 10 serious parties and another 10 crazy ones, but in the city council level, they come out of the woodwork. In Amsterdam alone, we've got the OMA party, we've got the OPA party, we've got the party for a guy named Rob. And I may be mistaken, it could be just Rob is having a birthday announcement. But there are these posters you can see. The Greens in Amsterdam are de Groenen. How green are the Greens? They're green on green. In other words, not very effective. Then there's this party. This is a Pas op Nat party. I don't even know what it means. It's like wet paint in Dutch, basically. Watch out, it's wet. It seems to be an excuse for his campaign poster, Natte Droom, or Wet Dream. Then there's this theme of posters which are parody posters stealing the design of different parties. This is D66 and this is the Pirate Party. Of course they're the Pirate Party. They stole someone else's logo. I mean, we didn't steal it, we just borrowed it without permission. But that's just these guys. Then there's another parody and now to the right. Yeah, I got it. That would be the Socialists, the Young Socialist Party. And then there's this List 620. Why are they all choosing only one party and their design to parody? Well, it's D66, so steal from the best. And that's just in Amsterdam. In Amersfoort, they've got the Ladies Running with the Bulls party. In Velten, there's the birth card announcement party. And what else? Oh, in Almere, there's a party called the Dialogue Party, which is only 2 guys. And they're no longer talking to each other. In Den Haag, there's finally the Truth in Advertising Party, as Geert Wilders and PVV have come out as the Moroccans back to Morocco party. But special mention in Truth in Advertising for CDA, we're a bunch of clowns. But honorable mention goes to this poster, which is like, what the hell? This is from the guy who previously brought you this poster, which just means, how can you not love Dutch politics? Toronto, Rob Ford, eat your heart out. Now, that is why I love Dutch politics, and that's why I chose to actually be a candidate. So if you're in the voting booth and you're looking at D66, you can find me at number 49 in the Amsterdam City Council with only 45 seats. Please vote on Wednesday the 19th. Wytze, get on in here. We're both here this week because it's a very special episode of Behind Dutch Headlines. We'll be honest, I'm not sure when we're going to be able to broadcast again.
Soon you might be mayor of Amsterdam, and I might have such a good time in Utopia, I might never come back.
Right, well, so just in case, we would like to take this opportunity to give a special thanks to our partners and to our sponsors for making this whole project possible.
Yes, Greg, it's been a great ride. We started over a year ago, inspired by The Daily Show, The Colbert Report.
And Bill Maher.
Yes, trying to bring you, the internationals, the news behind the headlines.
So it is our wish that no matter what happens, you stay involved.
And be part of the Dutch conversation.
Now, I think that's it. So, until we meet again, thank you very Dutch. Doei!
Behind Dutch Headlines.